Greetings everybody, we are here casting some more of the MLG replays, and this is actually going to be a best of 3. So we're going to go ahead and watch Gretorp, the Terran player, very intelligent Terran player, and spawn in the top left, going up against LiquidHuk, the Protoss, in the bottom left. You'll notice the map is MLG iCCup Testbug, which is definitely a very interesting map that I'm really starting to like. There's some great games that have been played on this, and I'm excited to see how these guys are going to go ahead and approach the map. LiquidHuk is someone everybody knows. He is Team Liquid's representative of the Protoss race, well, one of them, as there's also NASL and Tyler and all those other ones that are also really strong. Unfortunately, I haven't seen NASL in very much competitive play lately. He is also the manager of Team Liquid, just something to note, as the team is incredibly successful. LiquidHuk is living in Korea and playing in the OGS Liquid House, along with a couple other guys. I think Tilo just moved out, but anyway, that musings aside, it is going to be great to watch LiquidHuk, a very aggressive and gateway unit-oriented Protoss player. Very interested to see how he's going to approach this game against Gretorp, who is a very strong Terran player. We've seen him casting things like the NASL, doing a lot with EGIncontrol in terms of the NASL, I believe. And so I'm definitely curious to see how he's going to approach this as well. Talk a little bit about the map. It is going to be your main base over here. You do have a natural expansion with a relatively short, small choke. It's not really that small, but however, it is a defender's advantage because of the fact that you have this massive concave around it. Over here, I'm actually going to take away this bottom. Oh, that's annoying. This map doesn't allow you to take away this overlay in the bottom, but still, you have all of that going down there versus your opponents attacking in this small little area. So it is a defender's advantage over there. Plus, you have this third base sort of high ground thing that you can just get in just out in the front and then into your natural. So it's a little bit of a hard thing to take. However, you can also just go for this base instead from that area. It is a little bit easier to defend, so you can move in here, plus you have the added benefit of having a very easy to take gold after you take this high ground expo. This triple rocks just needs to be taken out, and then you're good. However, they do have 3 armor, which is really a lot. So think about Zerglings and Marines. They do 5-6 damage per attack, and it cuts them in half, or if not more than half. But, ooh, fast expand from this Gretorp, man. Interesting. So you're seeing a 1 barracks fast expand from Gretorp, which should be interesting against the normally aggressive play of Huk. We do the second gateway going down, second silver going down. We also the Cybernetic core up, but will he expand? Be a 1 gate fast expand? Probably not, to take the second gas. He's gonna go for a 4 gate, as that is a very Korean-esque type of thing to do. He's focusing on this stalker and be able to take out this SCV before he puts down his next plan, as really after Cybernetic core is when you can tell what a Protoss will be doing. And Gretorp might just go ahead and escape after seeing no new information. There it is. The Stalker's going to move out, and ooh, is actually going to start pressuring. You see that the rally point is going up all the way into the base of Gretorp. So that is going to be interesting to see how Gretorp is going to handle this. There is no wall off. He is getting a bunker, but this is not going to be difficult for Zealous to move up. And we could be seeing a very aggressive warp gate play from Huk. I have seen him do this before against Terran, where he gets 3 gates, Chronos out everything, gets few sentries, mostly Zealous and Stalkers, and force fields behind the barracks and pushes in to attack. And it's very powerful, and there it is. Marines are going to go ahead and force down these initial units back, but you notice that Huk took no damage really on this hull, just 8 really base damage on that Zealot, and that is it. We do have this pylon going out, and Orbital Command being more from Gretorp, so this actually could be great help in terms of the attack. However, he's going to need to survive. Mule will be great, but he probably won't be able to afford building double SCVs. Barracks are getting add-ons right now, which is a very weak point for him. If Huk was able to warp in more units and push in, that would be a very huge vulnerability. But 4 Marines are here. We do have this patrolling SCV with auto repair on, so this is definitely going to be a well-defended little thing for Gretorp. But Huk, there it is. Warp gates are finishing. He's going to be able to start warping in units at the front, and he is doing so. We do see 3 sentries coming out. He'll be able to get out a lot of energy on these guys. Probably going to warp in a few Zealots next, few Stalkers. Try to get the DPS there, but ooh, look at this. Gretorp knows what's happening. He's going to go ahead and start working on getting the wall off there to make sure that the Zealots can't do a ton of damage, but he will be able to, he won't be able to really defend the bunker itself, repair the bunker itself. And is he going to throw down? I'm just waiting for him to throw down that supply depot. It's just a very necessary thing. And there it is, pushing up, and he doesn't get the supply depot down, which means that this is not a wall off. Oh, that bunker's going down. There's no way that is surviving. He actually evacuates all of his Marines, but they're getting hit by the Zealots. Huck's going to continue moving up. These SCVs are taking a lot of hits, and is Huck going to be able to warp in more units? And Gretorp's taking a lot of damage. Now lower the supply to make sure that he can really get a good bit of damage done with his SCVs as possible. We do have one Marauder coming out. We continue to attack, and is there going to be more reinforcements? We do have more Stalker reinforcements, everything here. And this Stalker's still alive. He's not going to continue pushing, but look at this. Ooh, pushing to the front. There we go. Stalker's taking hits and force field. Yes, free SCVs. But Gretorp is now going to get a free 10 seconds because of that warp field. What's the force field? But Huck now has a lot of Stalkers and a lot of sentries out. He can do a ton of damage with this, but look at this. The Marine count is really getting up there. 3 SCVs are still there now. Marauders are down there as well. But they're taking hits on those guys, and oh my god, they're going to do much. Where's the Guardian? There's not enough energy for Guardian Shield. That's really, really bad, but still, the Huck has so many Stalkers left. There's a lot of DPS. You'll be able to target a lot of units, getting free vision up here, and I don't know if Gretorp's going to be able to handle this. A Marine popping out, building it from the one with the tech lab on it. That's so sad. We do see that Stim's about to finish, but it's not done yet. Huck keeps attacking before he's able to, and Gretorp calls GG. Huck is going to emerge victorious with this 3-gate pressure. Very well done from Huck. Excellent pressure. Gretorp, a little bit greedy with the fast expand, just not having enough units. This build punishes a fast expand so efficiently. So Huck definitely, look at that. There's nothing mining over there. It was strictly mules from Gretorp, and that is so detrimental to trying to win a game. Thank you guys for watching. We'll move on to game 2 in a second.